Today we're learning to multiply by 10. Here at the top you've got some pictures that you're used to seeing. You've got your units. 10 times bigger is the tens in the tens column. 100 times bigger is this size. Let's get rid of this and let's show you it differently. But I want to take away this tens column, the units column. And here we've got the units column and we've got the tens column. I've drawn them different sizes. The units column can't fit 10 units in it. And there's a 10 units, it can't fit 10 units. All the units column can fit in is 9 units. And that's the maximum it can fit in. It's a bit like the smallest bedroom in the house. It's like the baby's bedroom. The next column, the tens column, yes, it can fit 10 into it. There's a 10. And it can fit 9 tens into it. And this is a bit like elder brother's bedroom. And that's an important thing to realise. Although it says tens and units, it's 9 units and 9 tens in each column. Here we've got 3 units in the smallest bedroom, and there each of them are going to grow to be 10 times larger. That's what they look like. They can't fit into the units column, so we have to take them across to the tens column. So if we were going to look about here, this is written, the 3 units started there and they moved across when they'd grown to be 3 tens. We put the naught in the units column to stop them creeping back. It's a bit like you don't want the little boy or girl to creep back into the baby's bedroom. So we've got our 3 tens and our no units, and that's 30. But remember, we can only get 9 tens in this column. Although it's the tens column, we can only have 9 tens, and this units column we can only have 9 units. Here each of those 10 units has grown by 10, so they can't possibly fit any more into this tens column or tens bedroom. So we have to move them to another column. So here we've got our tens column, and here we've got our units column, and this area here is our hundreds column. In our tens column we can fit 9 tens, only up to 9 tens. In our units column we can only fit 9 units. But our 3 tens have got bigger, so they have to go into here, and now we've got 3 hundreds. So we've got 3 hundreds. We don't want these very grown-up teenage children to creep back into the toddler bedroom, so we put a naught there and a naught there, so now we've got 300. Let's start a new page. I'm going to set the background quickly and see what that looks like when we just look at numbers themselves. So 3, 10 times bigger, it moves to the next bedroom or column, and we put the naught then to stop it creeping back. We often call that putting the naught to hold the place value. Let's look at 23 times 10. Let's start looking at our 3. Our 3 is going to get 10 times bigger, so it's got to go to the next column or next bedroom, and we put a naught to make certain it doesn't creep back. Then we've got our 2 tens, and our 2 tens also, because they get bigger, have got to go into the next column or next bedroom, so they become hundreds. another one up here. Supposing we've got something like this. This is a harder one. Right, start with the 4. That's going to get bigger. So the 4, each one of those is going to become a 10. So it's going to get so big it's got to move into the next column of bedroom, and we put the 0 then to stop it going back, to make it clear. Right, here's where it looks a little bit complicated, because we know that we've got 104, and now that 100 has got to get 10 times bigger, so we know that that 100 has got to move to a new column, and that new column is called thousands. So we put it there. This column here is called hundreds. We don't want it creeping into the hundreds column. So there we are, 1040. Another way of thinking of it, if you've got 2207 and you want to multiply that one by 10, you could almost think about it instead of saying you've got 207 that you want to move up one bedroom to make it all into the bigger bedroom. And so this one will become here, this will go here, and this will go here. So we've got our 207 moved up. And again, if you think of them as naughty children, you almost don't want them to crawl back into baby's bedroom. So we put that 0 to hold the place, to make certain that the 7 stays in the tens column, the 0 in the hundreds, and the 2 in the 2000s. I hope this idea has helped you a little bit. Now it's over to you to do your work.